So this is actually one of the first of many songs that I've made without using the ukulele. For me, that just means, first of all, change and then growth. I didn't want to be stuck making ukulele songs all the time because I feel like after a certain point, it just gets stale. And I wanted to challenge myself, experiment. And that's like, I think, in essence, what music is all about. So Ghost as a title, I think ghost can represent multiple different things. I mean, the most obvious thing is getting ghosted, which is not always a bad thing. But I also think ghost can be a person or even a relationship where you think that something is there between two people, but there isn't. You don't know if it exists. You don't know if ghosts exist. Ghosts are also a little bit scary. I should have told you when I had the chance. Lost in the memories we don't have. So the hook was written as a sort of response to one of my favorite songs of last year, maybe 2 years ago, Bad Habit by Steve Lacy. Good song. I wish I knew you wanted me. The hook for this song is, I should have told you when I had the chance. I wanted to hold you in hopeless romance. You fade like a ghost. In my head, the imagery was like slow dancing with this princess, and then they dissipate into the air. I think that's like symbolic of a relationship. You know, the relationship fades away, or maybe they fade away from your life. Maybe they ghosted you. I've been from London to Aberdeen, inside a coupe and from inside a private limousine. I have not been to Aberdeen, but I have been to London. The only reason I wrote that line was because of the second line, which is from inside a coupe and from inside a private limousine. I have not been in either, but I wanted to rhyme limousine with Aberdeen because I like the way those syllables sound. They roll off the tongue really pleasantly. It's like limousine, Aberdeen, Aberdeen. Do you think it really matters if I wear designer? 'Cause I don't. If I don't have it, what's the point of finer things? This is a bit more personal, actually. It's sort of my view on designer clothing or like expensive clothing in general. At least for me, there's no point in wearing stuff like that, especially if there's no one to share it with. I'm ex nihilo like Augustine, but I confess I haven't been the best internally. So Saint Augustine is a saint, I think, in Christianity. He, I think, popularized or created the Latin saying creatio ex nihilo, which means creation out of nothing. I don't want to seem too narcissistic. I feel like that's sort of how my career sort of started, sort of like out of nothing. I keep seeing 2 moons in my dreams. Can you tell me what they really mean? I had a song called 2 Moons about a dream I had where I was lost in the woods, and I feel like I'm still lost, which is okay. It's okay to be lost. Can you catch me when I fall? I'm in love with the idea of who you are. I try to look the other way, but I'm lying to myself. I never wanted it to end. When I make songs, I layer it heavily. But for this bridge, I wanted to take everything out. So it's just, I think there's synths, and then there's my vocals, and there's just one line. And it's a take I did, and I really test myself. There's some scratchiness in there, but the type of scratchiness that I like, it scratches my brain. It bridges the 2 sections together, the slow and moody one into the high-paced, almost chase scene-like. It's bridged together by the vocals. I had no other option. I had to find a way to leave it before you walked in. At the end, the chase was all I really wanted. In my head, the imagery was, okay, so this person that you adore, let's say, for example, the ghost, enter the room, and it's like, holy crap. And in my head, it's like a chase scene. It's like you're running away and they're chasing you. It's like a ghost. Whoa. But it's too late for that. You give heart attacks, and I find it hard to sleep. 'Cause I'm afraid of ghosts and I can hear you talking. So perpetual, you show no sign of stopping. It's too late for that. Can't you understand? I do find it hard to sleep, but not because of ghosts. But when I was younger, I used to be terrified of ghosts and all things supernatural. Very scared of the dark. Now, those 2 things, I'm not really scared of ghosts, because ghosts are just us, but dead. But I still find it hard to sleep. You could at least just make it easy. You know I hate being so needy. Got my attention on a leash and I don't want it back. Unintentionally acting creepy. So I have been told I can be weird and off-putting. It's unintentional. It's just who I am, and I don't want to be unintentionally creepy. One of my biggest insecurities is coming off as needy or codependent, which I'm not. In front of her, but she can't see me. I think she thinks I'm on the spectrum. I'm pretty sure she wants to leave. And I don't blame her. The ending of the outro, the verses, I wanted to add some sort of plot twist. So it was like this ghost that I thought was chasing me. Turns out I was the ghost. Not sure what that means yet. I'm sure someone will find meaning in that. In the background vocals in that part specifically, if you listen, you hear like, I kind of just spell it out. I say, I was the ghost. It's been me. I think she thinks I'm on the spectrum. I'm pretty sure she wants to leave, and I don't blame her. So that was actually based off of real experiences I've had. So a few months ago, I was going on some dates, and there were two people in particular that they genuinely thought I was autistic. First of all, I thought that would explain a lot. I'm not diagnosed in autism, but I do think I'm neurodivergent in a way. My partner now definitely still thinks I'm weird. Maybe not off-putting, though. On-putting.